Hello and welcome to another YNAB tutorial. Today I'm going to share with you the most common mistake I see first-time YNAB budgeters making. And no shame here, I did this the first time I was budgeting in YNAB as well. Before we get into that, if you are new here, thanks for joining. My name is Lindsay. I am a YNAB certified coach and a certified money coach, and it is my goal to help you learn to love budgeting so that you can use it as a tool to live your greatest life. Let's dive into this. YNAB is a little bit of a different system where you don't sit down on the first of the month and say, I expect to get paid $5,000, so here's how I'm going to budget it. The key difference with YNAB is that you can only budget money you currently have in your checking account. So in this case, we can see we have $2,000 here in our checking account. That is reflected in this ready to assign number. Our goal in here is always to get this ready to assign number down to zero. So it doesn't matter if you have $200 or $2,000 in your checking account. You can only budget the money that's in your checking account. It doesn't matter if you're going to get paid tomorrow. If it's not in your checking account, you can't budget it. It doesn't matter if you think you're going to get a bonus next month. If it's not in your checking account, you can't budget it yet. So right now, here today, we have $2,000 to work with. So if we go and look at our categories here, again, this is a super simple example budget. If only we all only had 5 categories to worry about, right? But because I've gone through and added all of my categories and added targets to all of them, if I check the box next to all of our expenses, we can see here that the total underfunded, which means the total amount that the system is asking for, because you said my targets are $1,850, $500, $250, etc. So it's taking all of those targets, adding them up, and saying you need $3,500. So if we go ahead and click this underfunded button, here's the biggest mistake people make. All of a sudden, ready to assign becomes red because you don't actually have $3,500 to assign right now. You only have $2,000. So it doesn't matter what your targets are. If your targets are more than the money you have, you can't fully fund them. So in this case, we have to go through and be intentional and say, okay, what does this money need to do for me before I get paid again? So let's say your rent is coming up next week. So we know we need to put $1,850 there. Because we have this target set, it's easy enough to do a one click and assign that much money. So now we have $150 left for all of these other categories. If we check all 4 of these boxes, we can see our goal is to have $1,650, but we don't have that. So now we have to make a choice. Where do we need money before we get paid again? So let's say you get paid in 4 days. I would go through and think, what do I need to spend money on the next couple days? Do I need gas? Think about your essentials first. Do you need to put gas in your car to get to work? If the answer is yes, let's say, okay, let's put $50 in there. It usually costs $40 to $45, we'll put $50 in there. That leaves us with $100. Now what do? Do you need groceries for the next 4 days? Maybe the answer is yes, and we put that full, not $1,000, we put that full $100 there, and that's what we can do with our budget today. Until we get paid again, we have no more money to assign. So this is where you start being intentional with the money that you do have and make sure that it is being put to work in the categories where you need it the most over the next few days. Okay? So again, this is one of the most common mistakes I see for first-time YNAB budgeters is you're trying to fund all of your categories, but you don't actually have the money yet. So you have to be a little selective, be intentional about what your money needs to do for you before you get paid again. Thank you so much for tuning into this YNAB tutorial. If you found this video helpful, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps others who are also looking to spend and save with confidence find my channel. Now, if you are ready to move past the basics and you want the complete step-by-step guide to truly mastering YNAB, you'll definitely want to check out my full course, YNAB Made Easy. This is your blueprint for setting up your YNAB account, getting started budgeting your money on a regular basis, and unlocking the power of YNAB as the incredible tool that it is. Plus, you'll get a full library of my best tips and tricks so you can maximize your subscription and finally feel in control of your money. You can check out all the details and enroll at theexuberantelephant.com/YNAB-course. I will, of course, leave that link for you in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and remember, your biggest, wildest dreams are within reach. Go make some money moves so that you too can start to experience financial freedom.